Welcome to New English Stories. Learn English by listening to beautiful new stories.
A family reunited. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house at the end of a quiet street, there lived a single mom named Grace. She had two lovely children, Emma and Jake. Grace loved her children more than anything in the world, and she worked very hard to take care of them all by herself. Every day, Grace would wake up early, make breakfast, and get Emma and Jake ready for school. She would pack their lunches with their favorite sandwiches, and they would all walk to the bus stop together. Grace worked as a nurse at the local hospital, helping sick people feel better. She did this because she wanted to make sure her children had everything they needed. But even though Grace was a wonderful mom, she couldn't help feeling lonely sometimes. She missed having someone to share her life with, someone to talk to after a long day at work, and someone to help her with the kids. Emma and Jake missed having a dad too. They often wondered why their dad wasn't around like the other kids' dads. One sunny afternoon, as Grace was folding the laundry, the doorbell rang. Emma and Jake rushed to the door, wondering who it could be. When they opened it, they were surprised to see a man standing there. He had a warm smile, and his eyes were filled with love. "Mom, who's this?" Emma asked, looking up at Grace with curiosity. Grace's heart skipped a beat when she saw the man at the door. It was their father, Andrew. He had been away for a long time, and Grace thought he had forgotten about them. But here he was, standing right in front of them. Tears welled up in Grace's eyes as she hugged Andrew tightly. "I can't believe it's you," she whispered. Andrew hugged her back and then knelt down to hug Emma and Jake. "I've missed you all so much," he said, his voice filled with emotion. The kids were a little confused. They didn't remember their dad very well because he had left when they were very young. But as they spent more time with him, they started to feel a connection. Andrew told them stories about when they were babies, and they laughed together as they looked at old family photos. Over the next few weeks, Andrew spent a lot of time with his family. He helped Grace with cooking and cleaning, and he played games with Emma and Jake. It was as if he had never left, and their house was filled with laughter and joy once again. As they got to know each other better, Andrew shared why he had been away for so long. He had been struggling with his own problems and had made some wrong choices. But he had finally realized that he needed to be there for his family, and he had worked hard to change his life. One day, as they all sat together at the dinner table, Emma spoke up. "Mom, Dad, I'm really happy that we're all together now. I love having both of you here." Jake nodded in agreement. "Yeah, me too. I missed you, Dad." Tears of happiness welled up in Grace's eyes once again. "I missed you too," she said, reaching for Andrew's hand. Andrew smiled at his family. "I promise I'll always be here for you from now on. We're a team, and we'll face everything together." And so, the little family that had once felt so lonely was now complete. Grace, Andrew, Emma, and Jake learned that with love, forgiveness, and a second chance, they could overcome any obstacle that life threw their way. They were a family reunited, and their hearts were full of happiness and hope for the future.
Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos.